And it cost me $50 for just this.
This cost you $50.
$50. It cost me $50.
Let me see the receipt.
You ain't gotta see the receipt. That's how much it costs.
It is 2024 and I don't know you that well. If I knew you were the type of girl to let me hit on the first date, like maybe.
Why would you say something to me like that? Seriously.
All right, I'll just get a worker. How about that? Or you can let me out. I'll give you the option.
How about you just stay here and shut your mouth?
Yo YouTube, what's going on? Today I found some great clips of the worst dates ever. These dates are horrible and they're gonna show us why we should not behave like this at all. I know you saw the beginning, so it's gonna get real heated. We're gonna also rank these videos just by like how bad they are on their own and then just talk about them just a little bit. But this is supposed to be a little bit of fun. We're gonna laugh a little bit, talk about dating and just, you know, chill and kick back. I got some more videos coming. I talk about Christianity and other stuff like that, so I got some deeper videos if you're into like deeper topics, and also got some lighthearted stuff about dating and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to find some more topics to talk about. I'm still new, so you know, just support me, help me out. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe because I got more content just like this coming. We're not gonna waste any more time. Let's get right into this first video. Let's go. Yeah,
Look at him. Y'all see this? Look at me. Y'all see how I look right now? This man that brought me on a date to Shake Shack. Like, of all places.
Bro.
Look at him.
Bro,
You got all them chains and stuff like that on your neck.
Just like that girl, but
She might have been wrong.
Shake Shack is nothing wrong. Then you order the chicken sandwich and stuff. Like, it's nothing wrong with Shake Shack. Shake Shack is a good spot. You tripping, man.
Really? So you could have took me nowhere else better than Shake Shack.
And Shake Shack is a good spot to go to.
I mean, this what you got me.
Any other
That's
female
it.
would have loved to go to Shake Shack.
You got me 2 sandwiches and a drink.
So what? And it cost me $50 for just this.
This cost you $50.
$50. It cost me $50.
Let me see the receipt.
You ain't gotta see the receipt. That's how much it costs. You act like you ungrateful. That's why I don't like going on dates and stuff like that.
I mean, you be going out spending hundreds of thousands at the club and stuff like that. I don't see why I gotta come to Shake Shack.
But the thing about it is this is lunch. You feel me? You said, let's go out for lunch. Surprise me. And I took you to Shake Shack. And this is how you act.
And that's the best surprise you could have got. Go ahead, start recording. I'm already in there.
I'm gonna show the internet
how
ungrateful women is.
Show them.
You feel me?
Show them.
But you want to order, like, you still order like you want to eat. You still about to eat.
I ain't say the food was nasty. I just said I wanted something else.
You wanted to go to what? Where you want to go? Where do you want to go?
I mean, shoot. I mean, right here in the South Side. I mean, all these fancy restaurants over here. We couldn't have got something that at least gave me some silverware.
We could have went that for dinner. Look,
okay, but check this out. Check this out, though. Hold on.
Right
I'm about to prove a point, though.
Man,
Pick up your fork. Pick up your fork. Let me see your fork. Yeah.
That's how Shake Shack do their forks.
That's a fork.
This is how Shake Shack do it.
Okay.
This is how Shake Shack. This is
right.
finger food.
Okay.
Like, you don't even need a fork. This is bougie. Like, look,
right.
that's bougie.
All right.
now clearly she's in the wrong. Clearly she's just wrong. It is ungrateful. Like, if somebody take you out on a date and you gonna complain about where he take you, then you really don't deserve no date. Like, move around. Somebody else can eat. Obviously you not that hungry. Obviously you don't care that much, so move around, bruh. But definitely this is like the sentiment, especially for men. This is the sentiment that men are scared of when they go out to date. Like he said, this is the reason why a lot of men don't date, because of the ungratefulness. There's nothing wrong with Shake Shack. Shake Shack is great, and like he said, he just dropped $50 on that. I don't know when this video was recorded, but nowadays it takes $50 to fill up my tank. $50 is my transportation to work every day. So if I'm spending $50 on you, that's a sacrifice. And women, you have to look at it like that, especially in this economy nowadays. It's a sacrifice. You should be happy that somebody is spending their money on you, regardless if you like the food or not. Now, she went a step further. She actually do like the food. Like, she ordered food and she was like, yeah, I'm finna eat. I just want something else. And it's like, dog, can you be a little grateful? Just say thank you, especially if this is like the first date. Especially if this is the first date, then this is already just too much. But for the first date and you already acting this bougie is like, come on now. Now, she mentioned that he spends hundreds and thousands in the club, so I don't know what type of club we talking about. I don't know if that's a stripper lady or if this is just a regular lady, but she's real pretty. She's real pretty, so maybe he met her at a regular club, but she said he throws hundreds of thousands in the club. I don't know any regular clubs that you go to and just throw hundreds of thousands unless you the life of the party and you buying bottles and rounds. But he don't look like that type of brother. He don't look like that type of brother. So I think he went there, found him a woman. You know, he was tricking off in there, and he picked a woman in there. And it's like, well, if you're gonna pick a woman that's in the nightlife, or it likes the nightlife, goes out every night or something like that, and this is how you met this woman, then you should understand that this is a facade that you have to keep up now. If this is how you got the woman by flexing money, then keep flexing your money. I'm not saying, he should be blamed for this 100%. I'm not saying that, but at the same time, if that's how you got the woman, I'm not sure how we met her, but if that's how you got the woman and that's the first impression, then you can't be too surprised when she starts acting like this. Like me personally, I just wouldn't lead with money. Anyways, I think this clip isn't too bad though. It's not like, the pinnacle of, oh my god, this is why everything is wrong in dating. It's definitely a common symptom though. It's definitely a common symptom that you see. I don't think it's that deal breaking. I think you could talk about this and prior vetting. Just being better at vetting people out before doing this would, alleviate this situation. I'm gonna put this at C. I think this is a C type of bad date go wrong, because this type of thing could be recovered from. Yeah, sure, you might spend $50 and now you don't even like shorty, but at the same time, you could get up and move away. It doesn't sound like, they really hate each other or anything like that. It just sounds like somebody's ungrateful, and that's okay. You can get over it. You'll live. Anyway, let's get right into this next clip because it's gonna get a little bit crazier.
No, I'm upset because you asked me on a date and you're asking me to split the bill with you. It's a respect thing.
I just don't know you that well.
Okay, I don't know you that well, so that's completely fair, but I still agreed to go on a date with you to IHOP, and you're asking me to split the bill, and I don't think that's, respectful.
I would pay for you at a nice restaurant as well. Just, it's principle.
Okay, well, it's a respect thing for me, and on top of being disrespectful, I feel like you just sat here and played a Thoughts Game app literally the entire time after asking me to go on a date for the last 3 weeks.
It's called Jackpot World, and I'm practicing for a tournament coming up. I told you that.
Okay, how does the Slots Game app on your phone help you practice for a tournament in Vegas?
It has every type of slot you would not understand.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't understand because I'm not doing that during a date. I don't want to go back and forth about this game thing, this whole time. I'm just saying that I would really appreciate it if you took care of the bill because you asked me out, but if you can't, that's fine.
It is 2024 and I don't know you that well. If I knew you were the type of girl to let me hit on the first date, maybe.
Why would you say something to me like that? Seriously. I took time out of my day to come see you. This is beyond disrespectful. Honestly, I'm getting so angry right now. I would like if you just left. I will take care of it. I really don't want to hear from you.
You'll take care of it?
Yes.
I mean, I might actually let you do that.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a little bit of a strange interaction. Some of you guys are a little strange. I'm placing all the blame on the dude on this one. This time the dude is getting all the blame. Just because, yeah. If you take a girl out, it's typically man pays, especially first date. I'm not saying all the time and a man has to own up to his traditional roles every single time. I'm not saying that. But at the same time, you're taking her to a cheap date. You're taking her, the bill is $27. Even if the bill was $27 for her, $27 for me, it's okay, it's $44, $54? My bad, I'm it's $54 though. So it's come on now, you can't just pay for the date, especially a pretty woman like this. She looks amazing. If you look like this and you want some IHOP, hit me up. Matter of fact, where you at? Cause I'll pay for your IHOP date. That's nothing to me. It seems so trivial. The real nail in the coffin though, he's playing games on his phone. At least that's what she says, and he even admitted it too. So he's playing gambling games on his phone as they're having this date. And to me, that just comes across as somebody who really ain't got no game. Why are you sitting across from this beautiful woman and you're on your phone the whole time? That doesn't really make sense. I don't understand why you would even waste your own time in this way as a man. You're going out on a date, but you're not paying attention to the woman that you're with. Maybe he doesn't like her that much. Maybe he found out something and now he's kind of just playing a game, not really telling her the reason why he's not interested, just kind of letting her, taper off, just letting her kind of get a bad taste and then just letting her go off, But it wouldn't be that bad if he didn't say that if you would have put out, then I would have paid. If I knew you was the type to let me hit on the first date, then maybe I would. And it's bruh, come on now. You can't come up to a woman like this. I don't know if it's social media or other things that you could find on the web that are explicit. I'm not sure if it's the exposure to these new media types that have men thinking that women are some type of object almost, because this is very much objectification, that you can just spend a little money and then get a little pee. And it's like, bro, it's never been like that. And honestly, why would you even want to be with a woman like that? I understand, you know, the urge of wanting fast and casual, but when you grow up, you just realize fast and casual isn't even worth your time to begin with. You're gonna want something emotional at the end of the day. And if you're taking out a woman and she goes to IHOP with you and she's not complaining and she's happy to be there, you're fumbling the bag. I think this is a very pretty woman and she got her time played with. I don't think I don't know, maybe she's the worst person in the world, but I don't think she deserves this at all. I really don't think anybody deserves to hear that, especially over a cheap date. Like, imagine somebody wanting to do you because you paid $27. Oh, I paid $27, so what's up with this date? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, you gotta be a little bit more cool than that. Like, if that's really what you want, then there's ways to go get that. Don't play with a regular woman like this, though. Maybe she's not regular, but maybe she's not regular. I think this is a little atrocious, though. I think this is just a little atrocious just because as a guy, you really can't be saying these things. It's kind of dangerous as a guy to be expressing this, because if a woman decides to make a complaint based off the things that you said right here, you will become public enemy. People will look at you and think you're crazy. Luckily, he didn't say anything, you know, very crazy. I got something for you. There's another video where this guy is going off. So while he's not going off, he is saying things that are just inappropriate, highly inappropriate, and can get you in trouble as a man. So on a dating scale, because he's being so disrespectful, like this is blatant disrespect, I'm gonna put this on a B. I think this is a B for, you know, really bad dates, just because I think this really would make somebody your enemy. I think this would make it so bad that you can't really talk to that person anymore or try to shoot your shot again. You pretty much close the bridge and they're gonna tell their friends all about that. The first clip is like, no, you can get away with it and maybe still talk to her and try to work out some type of understanding maybe. This one though, the guy is totally lost. I don't even blame the woman for anything just because there was nothing really said about her, so I really don't blame her. Anyway, we're gonna get into this next clip. Let's go! I just lost my ring. God damn. Anyway.
So, are those real?
What's real?
You know, your knockers.
They're natural.
Natural?
Yeah.
All right. I like that.
Are you natural?
Yes, I am. I got another question for you.
Sure.
How much money do you make?
I make about a decent amount of money.
All right.
Do you ask this kind of questions?
Yes,
on
I
our
do.
dates?
Yes, I do. Just out of curiosity, do you always eat this much?
Depends if I'm hungry. Why are you calling me back?
No. Not at all. I just came with $40.
I'm sorry?
I just came with $40.
Oh, so you're going half and half?
That sounds right.
Yeah, I have to go. I have somewhere to be.
Don't forget to pay half.
Now this, I think we can blame both. I think we can blame both in this situation. Bro opened up the video crazy, talking about, are those real? Are those real? Like, dog. Why are we asking this on a first date? This is weird, bro. You're weird, bro. Like, stop doing that. That is so weird. Like, I don't understand how as a man you even think this is appropriate. Like, don't you have shame? Do you have no shame, brother? How do you ask, are you natural, before you ask, what do you do for work? So it seems like you barely know this woman, but you're trying to understand her anatomy first. which is crazy. It's just insanity. Like, why would you even want to get with somebody who you possibly don't even like, possibly don't even share interest with or anything like that? I don't know where, he met this woman or anything, and maybe that's why he feels emboldened to say that because of where he met her. But regardless, it's just a crazy question to ask if you're going on a serious date, serious interest. There's a better question you can ask. You could definitely ask better first questions. Just to stay on him though, we're just gonna hold on him a little bit. We're gonna switch to her in a second. But then he goes on to say, do you eat this much? Do you normally eat this much? Which is tough. It's just tough. Like, yeah, she was smacking. Yeah, she was smacking the fuck out of those shrimps though. Was she smacking? But at the same time, it's like, are you trying to get a girl here? Like, are you trying to win her over? Cause that ain't the way, bro. Like, this is not the way. I don't understand as a man how you could sit here and waste your time. Like, as a man, you have to understand that what you say will get you eliminated sometimes. You will not be that woman's choice if you say the wrong thing. And I feel like saying something as loaded as that is almost, if you didn't know that you're not supposed to say that, then it's almost like, then maybe you shouldn't be in a relationship. If you do know that you're not supposed to say that and you say that anyway, then I have to assume that your intent is to hurt me. You're trying to be on some slick shit and try to slight me, but not actually say the full offense, I think it's a little bit legit what he said because of how she was eating, but at the same time, as a man, you have to understand, if you don't like a woman, just say that. If you don't like the way she moving and doing stuff, just say that. Not technically sneak dissing, but at the same time, it's like, you trying to be slick with it, bro. And you a man, just say what you mean. Just say what you mean, you feel me? On top of the fact that it looks like he took her out to lobster or some type of seafood place and only brought $40. I don't know every seafood place. I'm not sure where they were eating, but I know for sure seafood places can get pretty expensive. If I'm taking a woman out to a seafood place, I'm gonna bring at least $90. I'm gonna expect to pay over $100 though. Like, but at the same time, if you feel like, I'm taking this woman out, I'm trying to get to know her, first date, and your first impression is, I'm gonna bring $40, and if she goes over this, then she has to pay for it. This is a horrible first impression for you. I understand as a man, especially in these times, men don't want to pay for first dates. They think it's not worth it anymore, so I definitely understand. But if you're serious about getting with a woman, at least try to pay for the first date. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. Otherwise, you're literally just going out giving a woman attention or going out and paying half, and you could have just stayed at home and ordered in and played video games. You didn't have to be with a woman in order to go get some food. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's gonna be when she doesn't call you back, or she doesn't answer your text. It's gonna be, oh, I went out to dinner with a stranger. But you gotta seal the deal at least to get some more conversation and some rapport or something like that. But the conversation topics he chose were just not it, bro. It just was not it. Now, she, on the other hand, is eating like a demon. A fucking heathen, I tell you. Like, she never seen food in her life. And it's like, I understand if you hungry. I understand if you love seafood and it gets a little messy. I understand that. But she was slurping, boy. Maybe she did that just to ick him. Maybe she was doing that because she didn't really care about the situation either. But I know sometimes women are just not as conscious about how they eat. Like, women are very conscious about how they do their hair, how they walk, how they talk, the way they position their body. They're pretty conscious about that, but a lot of women kind of lack in that department when it comes to eating. And yeah, sadly, some women do smack. Sometimes they get just a little too rowdy in the food and it doesn't look very feminine. It just comes off as just a little bit like you weren't raised right. It just comes off like you weren't raised right. I'm not saying she a total savage for this and she gotta go. But at the same time, she definitely should not be smacking on no food like that. And calling herself, some type of feminine woman. Like, if you're a feminine woman, I need you to have feminine demeanor as well. That's just how I see it. But on top of the fact that she didn't even bring her own money to begin with, as a woman, especially in this dating age, you have to start bringing your own money to the date, just because these men nowadays really don't care to pay for the first date, especially if they catch a whiff of something and they're not really fucking with you no more and they kind of want to test the feel just to see if you will. You have to be prepared for that situation. Getting up and leaving is not the answer, because you can still be held responsible for the food you ate. You are an adult and you came out. Now, if you're a woman and you're, pretty strict on this, you want a man to pay for the first date, then that needs to be communicated to that man. Don't assume that a man is just going to pay for your first date. If you don't have the money for it, you need to let him know so that he can make arrangements, or he can tell you, know what, never mind. Don't just come to the meal, order everything that you want, and then not offer any type of compensation, especially if the bill is gonna come over. Especially if your tab is gonna go over 50, I feel like you should definitely start thinking about what you're doing, thinking about what you're ordering, because it's almost like you're trying to take advantage of somebody. At least that's just the way I see it. This one I think is pretty bad. We're gonna put this at A tier. This is some primo bad shit. Like, both sides could have did way better. Don't say that as a man. Straight up, those things that you talk about, asking women about their body on the first date, all right, well, guaranteed you got no play now. You can 100% guarantee you get a no play, brother. But on the women's side, you have to be a little bit more feminine. Like, the slurping is insane. You cannot be doing that as a woman. That's unattractive. And at the same time, bring some money as a woman. And when it's time to pay that bill, if he says, let's go have, don't be surprised, because that's the times we live in nowadays. Anyway, we gonna get right into the next video. Let's go, yeah.
You just stay here and shut your mouth.
So what are you looking at for dinner?
I don't know, I think the bone-in filet looks really good.
Yeah, that looks yummy. I don't know, I'm looking up for desserts. What are you thinking?
I don't know, I was thinking maybe you, or maybe we just skip dessert, in all honesty.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think we should just get out of here now, honestly.
It's our first date.
So? Well, you don't put out on first dates?
What do you think? Like, you take me to an expensive restaurant, or that just means like...
Yeah, I think $300 kind of entitles me to it.
What's wrong with you? Can I leave?
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I paid for this dinner. Like, so you're not just gonna leave right now.
All right, I'll just get a worker. How about that? Or you can let me out. I'll give you the option.
How about you just stay here and shut your mouth?
Of the Devil of the Year award. If the devil was a person, it would be that motherfucker right there for sure. No, this is just insane though. I don't really think there's too much blame at all to put on the woman. The only thing I would criticize about her is that it kind of sounded like he was being flirtatious and fun, and she could have shot him down just a little bit better. But I'm not gonna say, that's a huge critique. I'm not gonna say anything like that, because it did sound like he was just trying to spit game and then he got his feelings hurt, which is totally on him. That's totally on him. But at the same time, I feel like she could have just handled the situation a little bit better. She was kind of taken aback, like, what? You trying to do that after you just spent $300 on me? You spent $300 on me and now you think you're gonna get something? I mean, most guys, yeah, this is the day and age for it. I'm not saying it's right. But you can't be surprised as a woman. You can't be surprised as a woman when a man that you don't know drops bands on you and then he asks for some pee. And then you're like, no, I don't want, I didn't know that's what this was. Are you serious? I'm not that type of woman. But you're the type of woman to take bands from a man? First date? That's what I'm thinking. I'm not saying he's entitled. I'm not saying that at all. But as a woman, you can't be surprised when you hear something from a man who likes to flash money. If a man likes to flash money, he wants you to flash that funny, he wants some of that funny. But anyway, he's clearly just in the wrong. Clearly, blatantly in the wrong. This is where, you get arrested. This is the type of behavior that gets you arrested or beat up, bruh. You do not want to be holding nobody hostage. A woman asks you, can I go? I'm ready to leave. You let that woman leave, because these are problems that you just don't want. That's one phone call and you're messed up. Like she said, she could go ask a bartender, and that bartender might be on bull with you. That bartender might be really to rough you up because he feels like it's his place, or he might be trying to impress her, and now he's looking at you as a meal ticket, as a way to secure her affection. You feel me? He should not come to the table expecting it though. As a man, if you are taking a woman out on a date, then you need to have control of the date. You should set the budget for the date. Don't just go and drop bands on a woman and expect play, and that was never discussed. If that's what you want, then that's what you need to tell that woman. I'm not, trying to promote anything here, but that's just the way of the world nowadays. If you want to take a woman out, show her a good time, and then you want her to also show you a good time, then this is something that could be talked about because we're adults, on the first date, I think it's crazy to even expect this without, any type of talking, especially if the woman never shows signs of this. If you pick this woman up and, she was touching on you first day and licking on you or something crazy, then maybe I can understand why he was expecting that. But if this woman has been, pretty much self-respectful and keeping her boundaries up, and you decide to spend bands on her anyway and expect something, you're just stupid. You're just stupid, bro. Anyway, spending money for some play is crazy. Spending money to get a woman's attention and her affection is just downright stupid, and it doesn't even always work, because then you have to keep up this cycle of paying for things, and at some point it just becomes unsustainable. And if you're really dating, if you're really interested on going on dates, like this seems like if I'm gonna take a woman to a $300 date, you better best believe I'm interested in you. Like, I'm damn near in love with you at this point. It would never be no first date for me. But if I'm ever drop $300 one night on one woman, best believe I am in love with you. So as a man, I kind of look at this like, why would you take this woman out on a date and you have no real connection to her, and you spent this type of money on her? This is like wasted money, and this is only can be blamed on you. Like, as a man, this can only be blamed on you. Nobody told you to spend $300. And then when she tells him, I'm gonna go get a worker, he says, sit down and shut your mouth. Clearly, bro is on the spectrum. Clearly, bro is, a sociopath or something, because the gall it takes, the wherewithal, the thoroughness that it takes to say this type of shit is crazy. Like, I could never muster up enough courage to tell a woman who wants to leave no. I could never find the courage in me to say that. This guy, it was like cascading honey out of his mouth. Like, he says it all the time. Like, it's nothing new to him. So I think it's just it's a huge red flag. I think it's a huge red flag that he would even say this. And yeah, she needs to get up on out of there. I'm gonna put this S rank. This is like horrible. If man or woman, if somebody is holding you hostage and says, no, you can't do that, you gotta get out of there. Especially if this is like a serious boundary you're putting up, and they're like steadily, knocking down that boundary, standing on the fact that you supposed to give them something. You gotta get out of there, man. This is S rank villainy. This boy is S tier sociopath, S tier antisocial behavior. This is just crazy to me. I don't understand how guys like this even make it this far. I really don't. But anyway, guys, that was all for today. Kept it fun, kept it light. We're gonna have some more deeper content coming. So if you like what I got going on here, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I got more content just like this coming. We're gonna talk about some more dating things, talk about some more religion things, some philosophy, some brains. We're gonna talk about everything that makes the world go round. I'm trying to help the world get a little bit better. That's really my mission with this YouTube. Like, I just want to get my own opinions out there, just because I feel like so much is deteriorating, and I feel like I have to say something. If I don't say something, when it finally falls apart, I can be at least like, I told y'all. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and until next time,